The Song of Roland, translated by C.K. Moncrief, read by Michael DeVogue. Charles the King, our Lord and Sovereign, full 7 years hath sojourned in Spain, conquered the land and won the western main. Now no fortress against him doth remain, no city walls are left for him to gain, save Saragoose that sits on high mountain, Marsil its king, who feareth not God's name. Mahomet's man, he invokes Apollin's aid, nor wards off ills that shall to him attain. King Marsil he lay at Saragoose, went he his way into an orchard cool. There on a throne he sate of marble blue, round him his men, full 20,000 stood. Called he forth then his counts, also his dukes. My lords, give ear to our impending doom. That Emperor, Charles of France the Deuce, into this land is come, us to confuse. I have no host in battle him to prove, nor have I strength his forces to undo. Counsel me then, ye that are wise and true, can ye ward off this present death and duel? What word to say no pagan of them knew, save Blancandran of the castle of Valfunde. Blancandran was a pagan very wise. In vassalage he was a gallant knight. First in prowess he stood his lord beside, and thus he spoke: Do not yourself affright, yield to Carlin, that is so big with pride. Faithful service, his friend and his ally. Lions and bears and hounds for him provide. 1,000 mewed hawks, 700 camelry. Silver and gold, 400 mules load high. 50 wagons his rights will need supply, till with that wealth he pays his soldiery. War hath he waged in Spain too long a time, to Aix in France, homeward he will him hie. Follow him there before St. Michael's tide, you shall receive and hold the Christian rite. Stand honor bound and do him fealty, send hostages, should he demand surety. 10 or a score our loyal oath to bind. Send him our sons, the firstborn of our wives, and he be slain, I'll surely furnish mine. Better by far they go, though doomed to die, than that we lose honor and dignity, and be ourselves brought down to beggary. Says Blancandran, by my right hand I say, and by this beard, that in the wind doth sway, the Frankish host, you'll see them all away. Franks will retire to France, their own to reign, when they are gone, to each his fair domain. In his chapelle at Aix will Charles stay, high festival will hold for Saint Michael. Time will go by and pass the appointed day, tidings of us no Frank will hear or say. Proud is that king, and cruel his courage, from the hostage he'll slice their heads away. Better by far their heads be shorn away, than that ourselves lose this clear land of Spain, than that ourselves do suffer grief and pain. That is well said, so be it, the pagans say.